Hey guys, it's Cooper Codes, and today is day 25 of the challenge. I'm going to be working on the structure of my application right now. I'm going to be sorting through some stuff, like if I should be using IDs by index, like 1 or 0, or IDs by unique ID names, like the name of the object plus ID at the end, just stuff like that. I'm just going to see what works. So yeah, if you're interested in that type of stuff, keep on watching. Hey guys, so just like a precursor, I'm doing this new thing since I really need two screens. I'm doing this thing where I go back and forth between the two screens, so sorry if that gets annoying, but you know what, deal with it. So but it's also kind of helpful because earlier I was just showing the code and not really what I was doing on the actual project, and I kind of realized, that's not so cool. And so I got a new OBS plugin that allows me to, it switches the scene and whenever I move my cursor to a certain area. So yeah, I actually got a lot of work done today. So I got it where I can actually load certain tasks and load tasks based on which object I click by the end of this. So that was pretty huge. That was the main functionality of the program that I was kind of working for the last couple of days. So honestly, I think I'm gonna have maybe 2 more days. Maybe if I grind today, I can get it done. But just 2 more days, finishing touches, and I make a to-do list of the stuff I need to be done with. And honestly, it's not super that much. And I learned a lot of stuff. You'll see. Let's see. So what's the code I'm writing there? 1 second. Let me look at my get project array from index. Yeah. So that was an important one. So I actually had unique project IDs. So one thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do a little of idiot. What do people call that? Idiot testing. Make sure if someone does something stupid, it prevents it from them doing it. So 2 projects can't have the same name because their ID is directly attributed to their name. And so then it takes that name ID, it goes through a for loop through the project array, and then when it finds the project with that ID, it returns the index of where it was in the project array. I'm not sure if that made any sense, but listen to that 3 times, maybe it'll make sense. But pretty much it is a huge project array, and yeah, that's all you gotta know. And all the projects are stored in there, kind of like how there's a current tasks array and a completed tasks array. So let's see. So I get close. I learned how to. I was clearing. So I learned how to clear an unordered list to just set the inner HTML of the list to nothing. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know how to do that earlier. So yeah, I'm still having some issues with the actual indexing working of the list. It deletes on the page correctly, but it does not delete in the object correctly. It's not splicing at the right thing. It's kind of weird, honestly. So I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. That's probably gonna be one of the main harder things I'm gonna have to do. Then I got this cannot read property of null. I believe this ended up being a pretty stupid error. Let's see. No, I remember it was pretty dumb. Oh my goodness, that was really an error. Oh yeah, it's because I didn't have ID at the end of my IDs. But then this is pretty cool. So I think now I get to the point where let's see here. I get to the point where actually, so after I do this load current task, it goes through each task in the global project array. It goes through each task in there and it loads it. So as you can see, there we go. That's I was super happy after I was able to do that. And I was showing my brother here. And so you can go back and forth, and each thing has unique tasks. And that was really the goal. And so now I was kind of done. I was that was enough coding for today. And I was just at 50 minutes. So I went down, or I was at 45 minutes. So I was am I really going to do something else? Probably not. So I just decided to make a to-do list of the things I had to do. So I think I ended up making 6 things. Yeah, deleting items for index, getting current tasks to complete a task. Yeah, I was thinking of having, instead of just having a delete index, having a delete button that pops up when you press the edit button. I'm thinking of having an edit button instead, because then you can have more functionality in there. But you know what? I'll see what happens. And yeah, that was the coding for today. So I'm probably gonna be on Twitch for at least a decent amount of hours today. So if you're interested in that, I'll post it in the Discord as usual. So thanks for watching.